I have a piece of cardboard and I'm going to take this 10-inch wood circle cutout and just trace it on top of my cardboard. And then I'm going to cut that out using a pair of scissors. Now, if you have a very thin piece of wood that was inexpensive, you do not have to go the cardboard route, but I did not. So once I had the cardboard circle cut out, I'm then going to paint it using some Wise Owl Snow Owl. Now, this is cardboard, so you do not want to over wet it with the paint, but you do want to get a good coat on there, and then you want that to fully dry. I then have these Happy New Year napkins. I found mine from Christmas Tree Shop. Some of the craft stores do put out a small section of New Year supplies. And I have a square cutout that I got from Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby. Carries them as well. And I'm going to remove the layers of my napkin and decoupage that onto my small wood cutout. So I'm going to use some of my Wise Owl varnish and a Gen foam brush, and I'm going to cover the unfinished wood, and then I will lay my Happy New Year napkin on top of the wet varnish. Once that's adhered well, I then take a piece of saran wrap and my brayer, and I'm just going to roll on top of the napkin, and this will help eliminate any bubbling and wrinkling. I'm then going to take more Wise Owl varnish and apply that on top, and then the edges of the napkin get pretty wet, so sometimes you can just tear that off easily, or you can wait till it fully dries and sand it off. I have this 14-inch wreath form that I got from Dollar Tree, and I have these 2 pieces of garland that I got from Christmas Tree Shop. I love the colors of them. When the light hits the garland, there's almost like a metallic color to them. They are 78-inch garland, and I have 2 of them, and I'm just going to wrap them around my wreath form until the wreath form is fully covered. There's a little wire in the garland, so I just wrap that around the wreath form to adhere it, and then you can just move it around to fluff it up and make sure all the areas are covered. I then went back to my piece of cardboard now that it is fully dry, and I'm going to put a hole on both the left and right side, and I have some small zip ties that I'm going to zip tie the cardboard in the center of my wreath form. And you can use the little rails on the wreath form to adhere the cardboard with the zip tie. And I did that on just the left and right side. You can add 2 more holes on the top and the bottom if you feel like it needs to be more secure, but I did feel the 2 were good enough. I then have these silver disco balls. I got mine off of Amazon. They're like little small ornaments, but I believe you will be able to find something like this maybe at a Walmart or a party supply store as well. And I'm just removing the string off the top of each ornament. And the pack I got came in a pack of 24, but I did not use all of them. And I'm going to go around my wreath form and glue the little disco balls onto the garland, and I'm just going to glue them in sections of 3. So I have just a little cluster. You can lay them however you want. And I'll go around the entire wreath form, just leaving a small amount of space in between each section. And again, I'm just using the hot glue to adhere it, and this worked fine. Next, I'm going to go back to the piece of wood that we decoupaged on, and I'm going to glue that into the center of the piece of cardboard circle. And there we go. Now we just have this fun, easy, Happy New Year wreath. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials on our webpage as well. Have a great day.